What is going on YouTube? It is boy Jess Almeida here on YouTube and from Beantown Takes, back again with another video, and today we got a little bit of a different video. It's a reaction video, so don't get it twisted. We're still staying on the course of reaction videos here. Normally though, we are reacting to how our Boston sports teams are doing, my thoughts on what they should do in the trade deadline and all this, my thoughts on our sports teams. You know how we rock on this channel. But today it's a little bit different. It's a little bit of a different video. And it's humbling, I'm not gonna lie, it's a humbling video. We are reacting to The Fan in All of Us by Darius Sethna. Now, this is a subscriber here on this channel here. He's doing a project on sports media in college right now, and he asked your boy to be featured in this project here. I'm super honored to be a part of his project for his semester. I can't wait to see what the final outcome is. I had a fun time getting interviewed by him from the Game 7 against Philadelphia last year. Yeah, remember that performance? Jason Tatum, 51, an NBA historic performance. Yeah, that game right there. One of the best games we've ever gotten on this channel here. Darius asked me if I could be interviewed for his project on that Game 7, and I can't wait to see what he did. Shout out to Darius Sethna. I'll leave his channel link in the description down below, and also I'll leave his website in the description down below, because he does have a website as well, covering his college teams or whatever, so I'll leave his links down below. Leave a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed these videos right here. Subscribe now if you guys are new, you guys know what to do. Go check out our website, the link's in the description down below. Without further ado, let's hop straight into this video. I've never been so excited to see a video, honestly.
When you're a fan of a winning sports team, the world truly feels like your oyster. Every single fan, no matter where they are in the world, willingly straps up for the ensuing roller coaster ride that will either lead them to tears of joy or of true sadness. One fan who experienced this sadness was a 10-year-old boy named Jason on June 17th, 2008. Jason is glued to his television. He's a massive Los Angeles Lakers fan.
Oh damn!
He adores Kobe Bryant and despises
so he's going way
Jason's
back.
Lakers
Okay.
are looking to keep their season alive as they're down 3-2 against the high-powered, retooled Boston Celtics. The Celtics absolutely demolished their hated foes in a 39-point rout. Jason takes no pleasure in this. Just like any other fan, seeing his favorite team's greatest rival celebrate a championship makes him hate them more than he already did. When asked what he wanted to be in elementary school, the answer was simple. A basketball player, of course.
Of course.
Little did this St. Louis youngster know that he'd one day be playing in that exact same arena, on the verge of accomplishing something that no one,
whoa, hold on real quick. What game was this? This game 4? Was he at a finals game? Damn! So a little bit of a backstory on Darius. He's from Cleveland. Well, he's from Ohio. He's a Cavs fan, but he's a Celtics fan also. Starting to learn that a little bit with some of these people from Cleveland. Like, obviously, we know I've done a collaboration with Unger to the Max. He's a Cleveland Cavaliers fan. But he also mentioned that he's a Boston Celtics fan. Maybe Cavs fans are tied in as Celtics fans also. Maybe they're a fan of both teams. That's what I'm starting to learn from, like, Cavaliers fans. Not only do they like the Cavs, but they also like the Celtics as well. Starting to learn that. It's kind of weird. I thought they'd be Laker fans because LeBron's on the Lakers right now. They'd be Cavs fans, but they would also be a fan of the Lakers. It's interesting. It's very interesting.
Fans had ever seen before.
And if Darius is watching this, I didn't mean to pause it. My bad.
It's Mother's Day in Boston, and there are a lot of things to do around the city with your mom. You can be a part of the Duckling Day Parade, you can enjoy a picnic at the Boston Arboretum, or even enjoy a relaxing harbor cruise and soak in some soothing jazz. Or you can be here.
I decided to be there. You never know what's going to happen in the Game 7.
This is the voice of Jesse Almeida, a Boston native and lifelong Celtics fan who I had the pleasure of speaking to. And on this day, at this time, he is in this arena. for Game 7 of a second-round series between his beloved Celtics
Our third game of
and
the series, by
vaunted
the way.
Philadelphia 76ers. Jesse has been a loyal fan since day one, so when he walked through the Garden doors, he already could read the room like it was his own.
So the energy going to the game was tense. Because in a Game 7, anything can happen. If they lost in that second round in Game 7, it would have been a huge failure of a season.
Yes.
Bostonians are used to this.
Yes.
A Sunday matinee with everything on the line. Okay, roll the tape.
He's going
We
straight to the
fast forward
shot.
to the fourth quarter. The score doesn't matter right now. What matters is who has the ball. Can you tell who that is? Yep, that's him. It's our good friend Jason. His dream has become a reality. Since he was drafted by the Celtics in 2017, Jason has averaged nearly 23 points and 7 rebounds per
Oh, he's
game.
not. He hasn't gone to the game
Awe-inspiring
yet. All
play
right.
led him to being voted as an NBA All-Star 4 times. Who would have thought? Not only did a kid from St. Louis make it to the NBA, he's playing for the team he once despised. And now, this 25-year-old is carrying the aspirations of Boston fans squarely on
All I
his
gotta
shoulders.
say.
The shot he is about to take means so much more than just a right side corner 3. To understand what's at stake in this moment, we need to go back in time. There are teams that hate each other. The Celtics and the 76ers hate each other. Spanning since 1953, Boston and Philadelphia have clashed 115 times in the NBA playoffs. This also includes when the Philadelphia 76ers were the Syracuse Nationals. To add even more fuel to the fire, Boston's first ever Game 7 loss in franchise history was at the hands of the 76ers in the 1977 Eastern Semifinals. Many people believe the series should have ended here, on the south side of Philadelphia. The 76ers are up 3-2 after a dominant
Should've.
Game 5 performance
Not gonna
in
lie, it
Beantown.
should've.
MVP Joel Embiid and his 76ers can smell the aroma of the franchise's first conference finals appearance since the days of Allen Iverson, a legend. There was a
When Tatum was cold through 3 quarters in that Game 6, I thought, we're going home. End of discussion. I thought I was going to get my money back for the ticket. And that was going to be it for the season. We know what
different
happened.
hero in Philadelphia on this night, though. Instead of a cape and boots, he wore a white tank top and black sneakers. With just over 4 minutes left, the Celtics are down 2 and have the ball. From there, it's Tatum time. After missing his first 6 attempts from beyond the perimeter for 44 minutes, Tatum ices 4 of his next 5 threes to send Philly fans home.
He was like, okay, now I have
Just
to
like
care.
that, it's over. No celebrating in the city of brotherly love tonight. Jesse knew that Game 7 was on the horizon, and made his plans on the spot. What was your the first thought in your mind when you knew that there was going to be a Game 7?
Gotta go.
I gotta go.
Back to Boston, we go.
Normally, fans might go to a nearby watering hole, in this case to drown their sorrows, but judging from the way the crowds here have thinned out very quickly, the disgusted faithful have apparently skipped that step tonight.
Boston sports fans are notorious for being one of the most critical people not just in sports, but in general.
Yes.
This is no different for native New Englanders when they cheer on their Celtics. And if those Celtics lose a pivotal Game 5 on their home court, they know they're in for it. They can't hide from it.
We live sports 24/7 over here. I mean, other than our families and work, we live and die sports. That's just how it is at the end of the day over here.
Jaylen Brown has been listening to all of this. Jaylen is also an avid sports fan. A native of Atlanta, Brown's fandom for his beloved Braves is evident when he enters any NBA arena. Brown gets it. He understands the life of a fan. But after a critical road win in the city of brotherly love, he flips the script.
Celtics fans, they y'all love to call us out, right? So I'm gonna call you guys out
This was
this
great.
time. Like, energy in the Garden has been okay at best. You in your home.
I agreed.
If you watching at a bar, if you watching down the street at a friend's house, I don't care. I need you to be up. I need you to come with the energy because we're gonna need every bit of it.
It's on.
Yeah, it was.
Jayson is not a stranger to Game 7. Our hero is already playing his 6th Game 7. Of the previous 5, he's only lost 1. With everything on the line and his mother sitting
now,
courtside, Jayson knows he must give his all. At one point in time, Jayson was just a kid who loved his local pizza joint. Now, the eyes of the basketball universe are on him. On the very first play of the game, Tatum gets the crowd going with a 2-hand jam to set the tone.
He could have used my clips. I got a lot of those
Finishes
clips.
at the rim a few more times before drilling a couple perimeter jumpers, including this electric slide slinger.
Oh, that was
to end the half.
nasty.
Little does our hero know, his play is captivating people from the other side of the world too. Right now, I am across the ocean for the first time in my life.
Oh, no
I'm studying
shit.
abroad here in Toledo.
I was thinking, I was like, wait, what?
Minor. I remember the day exactly. At 9:30 p.m. local time, my eyes are locked on my computer. I have to keep watching this game. This is the last game before both the NBA's conference final series will begin. Per tradition, each conference final game starts at 8:30 or 9 p.m. Eastern. That means I'd have to stay up at 3 in the morning. And with my first class in
Sheesh.
Spain starting at 8:30 a.m., this is an impossible task. This means that today's game, or in this case for me, tonight's game, is the last game I'll be able to watch in full for the next 5 months.
Wow.
This means everything to me. The Celtics are up by 2 in the opening stages of the third quarter when they give the ball back to their franchise man. He blazes past Joel Embiid for the easy layup before taking him to school on perimeter. Again. It opens up a 7-point advantage, and Philadelphia head coach Doc Rivers is forced to take a timeout to try and put
That
out
shot was
Tatum's
nasty,
spark.
too.
Little did he and his team
Yeah.
know, that spark would turn into a flame. With nothing but the parquet pastors in front of him, he takes his chances.
Oh.
And what else would you expect?
The energy was
It
different
just
there.
seemed like something just absolutely clicked with him in his head in the third quarter there. And my buddy was starting to text me because he was watching the game at home, and he sent me a text saying Tatum is letting the 76ers know who their father is, even though it's Mother's Day.
Shout out to Mike!
Anthony Melton, who is at
Shout
the
out to
mercy of
Mike!
our hero. And it's the exact same story. How about we go to the other side of the floor? Tatum's long arms of the law snatch any hope for the 76ers on offense. He takes his lunch pail and goes to work on offense once again, with a couple of layups before we get to where we are now. We're here. Our hero has the ball in his hands. One shot from history. The MVP defending him again. No one has left TD Garden, including Jesse. In fact, let's take a look at Jesse's angle of this
Okay,
play
here we
to
go.
get the ultimate experience of this moment. A moment unlike any other.
That was great.
He did it. Our hero did it.
He scored the most points in a Game 7 ever.
That little boy who used to sit in front of the TV. That little boy who idolized Kobe Bryant. That little boy from St. Louis. He did it on Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there, especially my mom.
Keep in mind, that's one of the first things Jayson Tatum says after the final buzzer sounds.
Such a
Something
humble
that
dude.
Jesse truly appreciates.
He's just a down-to-earth guy. He's all about the fans. He's all about the city of Boston. It's just, you can just feel it coming off him in his presence. And that's what I love about these players is not only the fact how they perform on the court, and it's just what they do off the court too. That's something that's really important to me. And that fact that Jayson Tatum doesn't take it for granted. Jayson Tatum definitely knows where he came from in this league with the fans, and I absolutely love that about him.
Jaylen Brown, who challenged
I hope he
fans
sees
like
this
Jesse
too, man.
to bring the energy,
I still feel the
is
same.
just as satisfied.
Way to respond. The energy in the building was through the roof. It was amazing. Everybody that was in the building, and anybody that was cheering for the Celtics. I feel like we could feel that energy tonight.
Just like Jaylen and Jesse, I went to bed a happy fan that night.
There might not be a more satisfied Celtic than head coach Joe Mazzulla. And you know your coach is happy when he's saying this.
I'm going to go home and have a glass of wine.
What kind of wine?
Italian red.
That was awesome. Beautiful. Loved it. That was awesome. That's great. Shout out Darius, man. He did a phenomenal job on this. Nice. Nice, love it. Hey, so people, if you ever use my clips, and you want to just use them, right? This is all I ask. Just give me a shout out. Whether it's in the video or in the description, this is how you do it. I'll be totally okay with it. He asked me for permission too, so shout out to him. That's how you do it. And that's gonna do it for this video. That's gonna do it for this video. Loved it. Loved every moment of this. Shout out Darius. Been honored to be a part of your project for your semester. Did a phenomenal job on it. Did a great job on it. Loved where I was added on here. Loved that you could use my clips and all that. It just flowed perfectly. Beautiful job. Absolutely love it. Leave a thumbs up if you guys enjoyed these videos. Subscribe now if you guys new. You guys know what to do. Go check out our website. The link's in the description down below. And also, go show Darius some love. Shout out to Darius. Go show him some love on his YouTube channel. Even go check out his website. I'll leave his links in the description down below. Before we end, too, don't know when my next game's going to be. Don't know. Most likely, though, it's going to be either Tuesday or Sunday next week. So be on the lookout for that. Just wanted to give that update at the end of this video here. It's been your boy, Jesse. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Later, guys.